Hi guys, so my name is Luana and it's been a year since I posted my last video. I will explain why later, but I decided to try to record video again, and one of the few things that makes me less bad, I'm not gonna say better, less bad, is cooking. So I decided to record videos cooking, and especially Brazilian food. I'm Brazilian, and I think people don't talk enough about how Brazilian food is amazing, but I can make not only Brazilian food. And so today I decided to make a bolo de pão de queijo, or pão de queijo cake, or cheese bread cake. I don't know which name, if you know this food, how do you know the name, but in Portuguese it's bolo de pão de queijo. And pão de queijo is a really famous food, and this is like a cake of the kind of the same recipe, just changes like the measures, but it's almost the same recipe, but it's a cake. It's amazing. I think not even Brazilian talk enough about this amazing food. And so I have this camera too, and I don't know which one is better the quality for you, so I'm going to do the rest of the video with the one that I did the intro. But can you guys tell me which one is better for the next videos, please? Okay, so first you have to preheat the oven, and now let's do this. So you're going to need 3 eggs. I'm just going to show you one, but it's 3 eggs. So the measures for the liquid and the flour are 240 ml, but the flour is actually, you have to use 3 things of 240 ml. I think it's going to be like 700 and something. Just do 3 times. So we're going to need 240 ml of milk, oil. It's a lot of oil, so if you have any health problems, try to use the less dangerous oil that you have, or just eat this once in a while, not very frequently. Oh my god. And you're going to use cheese. I'm using Parmesan, but we actually have the perfect cheese in Brazil, in Minas Gerais. I don't live in Minas Gerais, and I wish I lived there because their cheese are amazing. They sell where I live, but it's kind of more expensive. And today I have the Parmesan. It's amazing. I actually never did with the perfect one that are made in Minas Gerais, but you can use the one that you like. And the cheese you can use, I'm using I think 100 grams, but you can put more, you choose, or just this amount, you see. But what? I forgot what I was going to say. And you need baking powder. I think it's just this, yes, and a little bit of salt, but I like to put in the end because depends on your cheese, it's more. I really forgot about the flour, that is like the big thing. So I'm using polvilho doce. So I search how it is polvilho doce in English, and according to Google you can find as tapioca flour, tapioca sweet, manioc starch, I don't know, manioc starch, amido de mandioca, yuca harina. I think, isn't this Spanish? I don't know. Okay, yeah, according to Google is this, but you can search how it is polvilho doce where you live, and you're going to find. And you can use polvilho azedo too for this recipe, that according to Google is sour tapioca flour or sour manioc starch, I don't know. And this flour is gluten-free, vegan, amazing. And you can use this kind of flour for another other recipes, I can bring. Something that I do is first I'm going to mix the eggs with the oil, then put the milk, the cheese, and then the flour, and let's mix for a really while. I'm going to show you the where you stop the mixing, and then put the baking powder. So this tapioca flour that I told, polvilho doce, it's like this. I already put the cheese. Now I'm going to use this and mix. Okay, so it looks like this. Now we are going to put the baking powder. For this recipe, it's really important. It's really important that you use this. It has to have this thing in the middle, you know, the one that we use for pudding. Really important. It's like really important. I put some oil, but you can use the baking spray, or if you have a good one, it's not even, you don't even have to use. Let's just put it. So I just put it in the oven, and we are going to wait, I don't know, 30 minutes, 25 minutes. When your house is smelling, you just look. I'm looking a mess. That's flour in my clothes, but that's normal. So while we wait, let's talk what was happening, why I was not posting videos. So last time I posted video, I think the last few videos I was talking about Tourette syndrome. It's a condition that I have, and I have other conditions that while I was posting, especially in 2021, I was struggling so much. I'm still in, but at the time I didn't have a diagnosis, so it was really complicated. And 2022 was even harder, and I got diagnosed in the final like October of 2022. So now we are just figuring out, learning more about myself. So besides Tourette's, I got the diagnosis of autism and FND. I have non-epileptic seizures, and yeah, I have OCD, but I already had a diagnosis before. So this kind of things it is still taking a lot of my time, but at the time it was taking more of my time because I was always going to doctors. I would spend so many time in patients, you know, at the hospitals. I spent like weeks at the hospitals, or I was miserable at home. And yeah, but now I'm trying to do my things. Even though I have these conditions, I have to keep going. I have to try do what I can. So yeah, I love cooking, and I think maybe it's a good idea, this video. I don't know, tell me if you like it. Even if no one's going to watch, I'm going to probably. So guys, I put the cake at this plate. My cake was actually like this big, but I forgot to close the window, and but he looks like this. I'm going to show you. This is the part that is up when it's in the oven. It has to be like kind of cold. So